It's a day of national shame. It's a day of remembrance, a day of resistance, and of reaching across the chasms of race, religion, fear-mongering, scapegoating, to recognize as brothers, as fathers, as sons, as human beings, the men our government has tortured, indefinitely detained, and labeled terrorists.
12 years is too long for the U.S. government to detain, to imprison 155 people without charges, without trial.
This is the 12th anniversary of the opening of Guantanamo. There should be no 13th anniversary. This place should be closed. The president has the authority to send the people out of there. He has no more excuses.
We are not here, even though we've been here so many years, we're not here by rote. We're not here to reenact some empty ritual. We are here reanimated. We are here recommitted. And we are here re-energized, despite the cold, despite the rain. We're here to make Guantanamo history.
11 men have won their freedom, and we all know that they won their freedom because of the heroic, courageous, almost unfathomable hunger strike of the men at Guantanamo begun last February.
But let's remember what it took to get those 11 men out of Guantanamo in the last few months. It took a prison-wide hunger strike that lasted for 6 months by men who were in despair, had been abandoned by the world, and were in despair at ever being released or given justice. The world's media woke up. The European Parliament criticized President Obama. The United Nations criticized President Obama. 1 million of us signed petitions calling for the closure of Guantanamo. That would have been unthinkable a year ago. And eventually President Obama was compelled to act. But let's put this in the context now. There are 76 other men who exactly 4 years ago were told that the United States government no longer wanted to carry on holding them by a task force, a high-level interagency task force appointed by the president. Those 76 men are still held, and a man has just been cleared by a review board, making 77 men of the 155 that President Obama here says he no longer wants to hold. We must demand their immediate release.
But Guantanamo remains a travesty of justice. The base is looking more and more like an internment camp for Yemeni men. Yemenis now make up more than half of Guantanamo's population, even though most of them were cleared for release years ago. Not one Yemeni man has been sent home since 2010, and the last Yemeni man who left Guantanamo was Adnan Latif, who was cleared for release 4 times but left in a coffin.
So Shakir Amr, for anybody who doesn't know, is one of the prisoners in Guantanamo, and he has been there for 12 years. In fact, the day he arrived was the day that his youngest son was born. And his greatest regret is having missed the opportunity to fill up my 4 children's reservoir of love. The early years of a child's life is a parent's best chance to show them what love is before they become distant with approaching adulthood. Losing this, my opportunity and obligation, is my deepest regret. So let's think of these prisoners and what they are losing in not being able to fill the reservoir of love that they want to give to their families.
I was 8 years old when my government enlisted me and my generation in a global war against terror. My generation is coming to find themselves, to find out who we are and who we are as Americans. But our identity is plagued by a history of injustice, a history of torture, a history that our government continues, a legacy that it continues on today. I'm here with people of all ages. I'm part of a massive youth movement standing up, saying we've had enough, we want justice. President Obama, end indefinite detention. President Obama, end torture. President Obama, close Guantanamo. What do we want?
Human rights!
What do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Human rights!
What do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Human rights!
What do we want it?
No!
President Obama, close Guantanamo. Thank you.
And I hope that one day, soon, we will stand here to remember Guantanamo as a horror that has been relegated to the American past. And until then, this is no time to slacken our demand for President Obama to finally fulfill his promise to shut it down. There can be no more excuses.
And yet it is born rebellious.
And yet it is born rebellious.
In every breath the detainees are breathing.
In every breath the detainees are breathing.
And so we stand here believing.
And so we stand here believing.
That somewhere justice serenades the sky.
That somewhere justice serenades the sky.
Somewhere justice is alive.
Somewhere justice is alive.
And no matter how long we have to walk.
No matter how long we have to walk.
Someday
we will
arrive. Someday we will arrive. Thank you.
time to be honest. You can't blame it on Congress. President Obama made good on your promise. It's time to be